Hey everybody, 317RC here, and I just want to go over a couple things I've been really curious about. So I've been wanting to take this and make it the stock silver color. I tried to spray paint it and it flakes off. Try to spray paint it and then clear coat it, still flakes off, and then when I tighten down the bolts, obviously it comes off anyway. So I started looking at how to remove the anodizing from the aluminum. Well, a couple things that you need. So first off, I have an extra quart cup. I have 1 cup full of water. And then you need simply Easy Off cleaner degreaser. If it says no fumes, don't get it, doesn't work. Okay? So, simply put, if this right here is laying down on the bottom, you will need to flip it over to get the whole entire thing to get unanodized. So, simply pop it in there just like so. And then you spray it on there. They say to use this in a well-ventilated area. Well, I'm just using my kitchen. And they say to use eye protection. Well, I got glasses, so I'm good there. And they say to wear gloves, but whichever. So now, all we have to do is sit and wait. But I'm sure you guys don't want to do that. Let me pop that over the side. Let me show you a few of the pieces that I have already done so far. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Simply by using Easy Off. Nothing else. That's it. Now, I will say I did try to do it with a non-name brand, major degreaser, and it didn't work as well at all. Ended up rinsing it off with water and putting it back into the cup of Easy Off. So as you can see here on the bottom, this was sitting there and it didn't get all the anodization off there. If you look here at the bottom, there's still a little bit of pink there, which you can get that off with tarnish remover too, by the way. I just don't feel like messing with it. I think they turned out just fine, and they'll be dirty anyway, right? And then again, this one actually turned out really, really well. One thing I will say is, if you probably can't notice it here, but if I can try to maybe get it real close, you can see there is a darker pitting right there. That's just if you get it out of there and don't rinse it off, that's what'll happen. So that's why I have the cup of water right here. So I simply keep it in here. After I check on the first time, I wipe it off, or I dip it in the water, use a microfiber towel to dry it off to analyze what's going on, if I need to go more or less. And I think all these right here took me about 20 minutes or so. So nothing crazy. Just make sure they're not touching each other. Make sure you can do more parts in the same one. Just like I said, make sure they're separated out. I do have another one that I painted. It's one of the shock towers from my Typhon, and I'm going to see if it'll take off the paint and everything. Highly doubt it. May have to remove the paint before I do everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and speed up this video. 10 minutes later. Alright guys, so it's been about 10 minutes. I just want to go over, show you exactly what it looks like here real quick. So let me bring in my cup of water. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Rinse it off. Got a pair of pliers so that way I can pull it out of there. So as you can see, after about 10 minutes, it's looking pretty good. That's sitting on the bottom of the cup there. Makes sense. But let's pop this back in there and let it do its work. I'm gonna throw a little bit more in there. Again, all I'm using is easy off. Craziest thing ever, man. Alright guys, now we're back. It's been about another 10-15 minutes there, so about total about 20 to 25 minutes. And let's go ahead and dunk it in here. Get it all cleaned off, rinsed off. Go ahead and wipe it down real good for you guys here. So as you can see, in about 20 minutes, so it has a little bit of red right here. It looks like a little bit of tarnish here on the ends that we probably need to get off of there. Oh, actually it looks like maybe I just rubbed the rest of the red off there. But as you can see, everything, oh no, there's some right there. Everything except for a little bit of red on the top part just came off in about 20 minutes. So that tells me one of two things. One, this is some crazy stuff out there, right? And how we don't have to get carded for this at the store. But if I want to buy a can of spray paint, well, I get carded. If I want to buy super glue, I get carded. So, heck, even Plasti Dip has the same thing. So, to de-anodize, all you need is a cup to put your stuff in, a rinse mechanism, way to remove it, dry it off. That's it, 20 minutes and you're good to go. Now, I do have all of these pieces done, and then also the rear suspension mount, lower suspension mount done. But what I'm gonna end up doing is going to get some tarnish remover and just polish these up a little bit to get all the darker stuff off of there. Or, you know, to be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna do that, but you can if you wanted to. But this is just gonna get really dirty. So I just preferred to have the silver look over the red. I think the black and red looks are really cool and great and all, but I really like the silver look itself on the car. So I'm gonna do my wheel nuts and my shock bodies next. I'm probably gonna leave my my shock caps and little shock rings. I'm gonna keep those black. And then, like I said, I'll probably do my wheel hexes as well, and then the rest of my suspension mounts. My M2C Racing rear chassis brace will be here pretty soon. That's silver, so no big deal. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw it down in the comments below. Make sure, if you enjoy the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It definitely helps the channel. And until next time, take care.